It seemed like you flipped the defensive switch at halftime. What was the difference between the first half and the second half defensively?
First half, I feel like we weren't into the ball as much on the ball screens. They was coming around ball screens and kind of getting wherever they wanted to go. And second half, we had much of it more of emphasis as the big, because I was icing weak on ball screens like Armando was too, and just kind of getting higher up. And the guard was the problem, and not really running with the big, rolling down.
Just making mistakes on the screens.
Not really mistakes. It's just we changed the focus from the big to the guard.
There's some bounces finished the show. You got some dunks in there, and I know some of the guys clowned you for Wolfpack. One pen baseline to put back. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like I got a lot of my bag that y'all haven't seen, and I'm just working every day to try to add to my bag. And Jonas has done a great job of getting me stronger, and I feel like I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm just trying to show I'm more athletic. Whether that's dunking, whether that's running the floor, whether that's playing hard, playing 40 minutes. I mean, whatever I used to do.
Specific things said to you guys at halftime, just kind of switch defense. State shoot around 60% at halftime, 20 in the second.
I mean, I couldn't really tell you what he was saying. I know he was yelling a lot, and that's all we needed to hear. He was yelling, going out, roasting everybody. But that's what we needed to hear. And we ramped up the defensive emphasis on the guards, and we started just letting Mondo go one-on-one with the bigs, and everyone kind of denying their man and pressuring more on the perimeter. And I feel like it worked in the second half.
You said Coach Davis
yelling, it was everybody. Honestly, we were all yelling at each other. I mean, we were getting what did he have at halftime? I think he had 20 almost at halftime, right? The same points he had at the end of the game, and we don't want people getting off on us like that, especially when it's off isolations. A lot of it was just one-on-one, and it's like guard your guy.
Season high points for you today. Did you sense it? Feel any different before the game? Was it more shots going in the basket? What was it for you?
Not really. I watched a lot of film and saw from last game how they guarded me, and saw this game how they guarded us, and I knew they were hard hedging / doubling ball screens. I was getting a lot of good looks, and I shot a lot of threes this weekend, and I decided to go in today.
At this point, like from a defensive standpoint, was there anything that Coach Davis told y'all to kind of reignite that flame coming in?
Definitely just one-on-one matchups is taking it more personal. A lot of their things, it wasn't really an action that they were running. It wasn't like a back screen or crazy plays. It was just one-on-one. They're taking us one-on-one. And at the end of the day, you got to be able to guard. You got one-on-one to play on the court. And I felt the second half, we took a lot more pride in that.
You guys had a lot of physical games this season. Do you feel like this was one of the more physical ones? There's a lot of chirping going back and forth, players hitting the ground. What was kind of that looking like on the floor?
Definitely. I mean, it's a rivalry game. Tensions are high. It's a big game for them, big game for us. We want to win. We want to win the next two games and try to get the title. And that's one of those games where they came in hard, we came in hard, and at the end of the day, we end up getting the win.
Harrison, how would you describe the first 10 minutes of the second half, starting with that double foul on Cormac?
I mean, this is how it went. NC State, there's hatred. They hate us for some reason. I still don't understand the rivalry, but everyone tells me that they hate us, and I saw that on the court. They were playing hard, talking a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, we got the win.
When you say you don't understand it, what parts do you not understand?
The whole thing. I don't understand why. Why do you hate me? I didn't do anything to you. You know what I mean? I said I don't really understand, but it's a rivalry, so I'm happy to be a part of it.
Talking about the chippiness, that moment early in the first half, do you just grab it to kind of those situations?
I love it. I love it.
You build those off those games. What does that kind of do for you? Those kinds of moments?
I feel like for myself, I try to get energy off of whatever it is, whether it's a rebound or being is chippy. I mean, that's the type of games I want. I'd rather the game be chippy and physical because I'm a big, strong guy than all finesse and refs calling fouls. And at the end of the day, we got chippy, and those type of games that we like. Same as like Florida State game, and a lot of the games that got chippy, we usually come out on top.
Harrison, you may see it differently on the court, but in the second half, it felt like it wasn't one play or two plays during that like defining that comeback. It just like it felt like it was more of a steady sort of push from you guys to sort of slowly take the lead. Is that what it felt like to you?
Definitely. I mean, I feel like that's been the tale of the whole season. I feel like teams come out first half, they come on fire, and some guys one or two guys are going crazy, and we're in really good shape, and the way we play is fast. We like to run secondary, primary break, and we wear teams down. At the end of the day, we feel like at the end of the day we're going to win.
What did Coach